Hey, and welcome to Toria Talk Tuesday. I am author and speaker Toria Lee, and today's talking topic is that looks can be deceiving, that everything's not always what it seems. And I know it is super easy with Instagram and Facebook and social media to look at someone's life and think, wow, they have the perfect life. Like they have it all together, it looks great. I wish my life was like that. What's so fun, what drives me crazy is most of us are aware that Instagram is people's highlight reels, right? You see what they want you to see. It's a fact of life. You don't get to see that in person's entire life. And yet we still either make judgments off of it or we make comparisons off of it. And that is, it's so mind-boggling to me that we still do this. And I do it and I'm like, what? I know I'm not seeing the whole picture, and what's so crazy to think is those people who you look at and you think, wow, if only my life looked like that, chances are they're just as insecure as you. There's something in their life that they're comparing to someone else, and so therefore that makes them insecure, or they don't have that thing that they want, so that makes them insecure. And that's what I really want to be talking about with this idea of looks can be deceiving, is also that insecurity can kind of be deceiving. We think someone has to have a certain life or look a certain way in order for them to for it to be justified that they're insecure. So let me explain this a little bit, where I'm going with this. So a lot of times it's easy to kind of discredit our own insecurity. We'll be like, well, but I have a great family, or I have a good school life, or I have great friends, so I have no reason to be insecure. Or, maybe you even know, like, yeah, I'm pretty, or I have a boyfriend, so I have no reason to be insecure. Which is crazy to me, that we will even compare our own insecurity with other people's insecurity. We'll sit here and we'll be like, well, I have no right to be insecure. Like, oh, if that person was insecure, it would make sense because of this X, Y, and Z that happened in their life. But me, oh, it doesn't make any sense. So therefore I'm not insecure. And why this is a problem, why I'm doing a video on this, because this seems, trivial. Why does it matter that we discredit our own insecurity? Because we think, isn't that, countering with truth, saying, I shouldn't be insecure. Well, first, this is going to sound weird, but I give you permission to be insecure, because here's the thing. Insecurity makes sense to that specific person. It doesn't matter how perfect your life is, you can still end up with insecurities. I mean, I have a fantastic family. I've had a great family life growing up. I've had good friends. I've had good schools, and yet my life has been, riddled with insecurity. And so it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter your history, you can still be insecure. Now, I give you permission to be insecure, not that you need it, but I don't give you permission to stay there. That's why this is such an important thing. This is why I'm doing a video on this, because when we compare our own insecurity and we think it's not justified that we are insecure, we tend to leap to the idea then that we aren't secure, or it's not a problem, or it shouldn't be a problem. And so we say, okay, well, it's not a problem, therefore I don't have to deal with it. And that's when insecurity is not confronted, when we aren't willing to admit that we do struggle with insecurity. It festers and it grows and it becomes this thing that is almost uncontrollable. And that is what I really want you to ask yourself with this video is, am I insecure? Not, do you have the right to be insecure? Not, is that person more insecure than you? I want you to ask yourself, do you struggle with insecurity? Because until you do that, if you're still just writing off it and saying, no, I can't be insecure, I have a great life. No, I can't be insecure, I have a great life. Or, yeah, I don't have a great life, but it's not a reason to be insecure. You're never going to fix it. You're never going to seek to be fully healthy. There's always going to be this part of you that is slowly dying inside because you're so insecure. And so therefore you're just going to crave acceptance, crave approval, and you're not going to get it, and you're still going to be insecure. And it's just this snowball effect and spirals out of control. So that is the purpose of this video, is simply for you to sit down and really say, it doesn't matter what I've been through, it doesn't matter who I am, but am I insecure? And then from there, you can start seeking healing. You can start combating that insecurity. It took me getting to a place where I said, I don't like this. I don't like the way I think about myself. I don't like the road this is leading me down. This is going to lead to a dark road very quickly. And I said, yeah, I am insecure. I struggle with that, And so then I sought, healing. I sought truth. I sought, and now I'm not as insecure as I once was. And that's what's amazing. This is the first step to healing your insecurities, is admitting that you are insecure. And so that is what I have for you guys today. I know I just lightly brushed on comparison and the struggle of, getting in the comparison trap and getting out of that. And next week, I'm actually going to talk more on comparison and how to get out of insecurity and out of this comparison trap. And so I hope that you will join me next week after having answered this question. Then you can start the process and the road of healing. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next week.